All right, this is the finals of our Shadow Game tournament. Number 1 seed, BMT, versus newcomer and guest Twitch streamer, ft.LoganJYA. This is going to be a match for the decades. BMT going first. Let's see what he does with his Pendulum soup deck against Logan's Needle Fiber BA Infernity deck. Leading off with the Summoner's Art for the Volflame, right? Scaling the Zephyrath. He has had that card glued to his hand, putting the Zephyr New in the extra deck. Scaling the Volflame, he's got an 8 and he's got a 7. Volflame effect, destroy it, and he's gonna set a Metal Foe's spell and trap. I'm guessing because he has a low scale in hand. That might hit. He's gonna set the Metal Foe's counter. Scaling the Garuda, a scale 4, so now he can pen summon 5 through 7. He's gonna pen summon out the Neo, and maybe something from hand. Nope, just the Neo. Activating his effect to search probably the Oracle of Zephyr. No Zephyr Providence. Activating the Zephyr Providence to get the Divine Strike. Yeah, this is gonna be hype. This is a match of titans. Normal summon Guitardle. Link 2 into IP Masquerena. Set another card. Passing it back to Logan. Standby main. Now Logan is playing a vast rank level 3 engine to get to Cherubini and summon Rubik, right? Off of the effect of Grath that he sends off the Cherubini to go into Needle Fiber because Rubik is a tuner. But also, he is playing Infernity cards to increase the ceiling of his deck. Earlier in the tournament, I think it was 2 matches ago, we saw him set up 6 interruptions with a full Needle Fiber combo and full Infernity handless combo. That is insane. He goes Battle Phase evenly matched to blow this out. This just baits out the Divine Strike, honestly. Seeing a lot of these powerful blowout cards. 3 Tactics Talent, evenly matched. We're seeing Kaijus. Absolutely gorgeous tournament. Logan thinking about his next play. BMT saying you not being able to have a second evenly automatically makes this the best format ever. Big facts coming from Logan. Just not having to worry about that second evenly. Main phase 2 going for the tuning, adding the Jet Synchron, milling the Call by the Grave. That hurts. That's a one of. Activating the card destruction. Big blowout in this format. He sends the Alec, the Rubik, and the Jet. And the Bigfoot. That's gonna be a big chain link. What did he hit off BMT? He hit the Midbreaker Field. Only letting him draw 1. Bigfoot chain link 1. Targeting the IP. I think. Yeah, targeting the IP. Nope, that's it. He didn't want to trigger the Alec or the Rubik. He's gonna Zephyr counter. Special summon Metal Foes monster from deck. He's gonna summon the rare Metal Foes Bismugear. This card is destroyed by battle or card effect. You can add a Metal Foes monster from your deck to your hand. During the end phase of this turn, you can only use this effect of rare Metal Foes Bismugear once per turn. You can use the effect of Skarm to special, and then the effect of Calcab to special. He might use Cherubini Chain Link 1, Calcab Chain Link 2 to return the Bismugear to hand. Maybe. Or maybe he returns the Bismugear instead of the Volflame, sorry. Here it comes from BMT. Going into the Cherubini. Huge MVP of this tournament. In a Highlander format, where you can just play a whole bunch of 2 level 3 cards. Like, it's just a huge blowout. It turns any 2 level 3s, which is like all of the BAs, Terror Top, Takatomborg, Psychic Wielder, Psychic Tracker, Tsuchinoko, Jackalope, you know, all those guys into 1 card Needle Fiber combos. Fiendish Rhino Warrior the send. He's gonna send probably Archfiend Eris. That's what we've seen him do to add the Infernity Archfiend to hand. Throughout the entire tournament, Yep, there it is, the Archfiend Eris. Adding the Archfiend to hand. Activating the Nessie. Pitching the 001, summoning the Nessie, enabling the Archfiend. If that is a spell and trap. He has a normal summon though. So he could just normal summon the Archfiend, activate its effect, search something. Sorry, what did he just activate? I wasn't looking. He is going to send the Archfiend to the graveyard. Special summon the Jet Synchron. He might just have something in hand that lets him summon back the Archfiend. Link 2 into Halki Fibrax. Halk effect. He might have to summon something that is not Jet 001 or O-Lion here. He's already used the Jet. The 001's in grave. What does he summon? He summons the Righty Driver. Okay. And then he goes into the Aurora Dawn, playing around the potential Ghost Ogre in hand by putting it under the Cherubini. Summoning the 3 tokens. Or I guess the potential Zephyr War as well. He's going to summon the 001 from graveyard, as per usual. He's going to activate the Aurora Dawn effect, attributing itself and a token to summon the O-Lion from deck. He's going to go for the Savage, triggering the O-Lion effect to summon a token as Chainlink 2. Savage as Chainlink 1. Playing around the Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, I think is its name. The new win one. Now he has a level 1 and a level 3. Going into Herald, playing around, I guess, Regeki and Dark Hole and stuff like that, putting them in the zones underneath Cherubini. Going to the end phase, passing turn. On a formidable board of an Omni Negate with a 4K body and another Omni Negate that's a Macrocosmos from hand or deck. Let's see if BMT can pull this game back. That loss of the battle phase was huge, though, to the evenly matched. I feel like Logan could have cleaned this game up if he still had his battle phase, but he had to bait out the Zephyr Divine Strike with the evenly. That was most likely 100% the correct play. Activating the effect of Volflame to pop the Garuda. Does Logan let that through? Setting the Metal Foes Fusion. By the way, this has another effect other than shuffle itself back into the deck to draw one. You can fusion summon 1 Metal Foes Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field as fusion material. He's going to activate the Abductor in the scale. Now he has a scale 8 through 3, summoning 7 through 4. Savage negate the Abductor, of course. Activating the Metal Foes Fusion. The card from hand will be banished, though, if it is a card in hand. Banishing the Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, and then using the Bismugear to make Mithrilium, attacking over the Herald, main phase 2. Activating the effect of Bismugear, targeting 2 cards, and then targeting the Savage to shuffle the Savage back. Excellent line of play out of BMT. Almost out of the woods, but not quite yet. However, that does give Logan the opportunity to make a second Savage Dragon, still equipped with those 3 negates. And I wouldn't put it past him being able to do it. If he could make, like, Marcher, bring back the O-Lion, go into a 6. I don't know what 6 he'd be playing, though. This might just come back down to, like, a game of control, honestly. Now that Logan has gone through his whole combo. And then also, BMT has broken his board. However, this might also come down to whether Logan is able to resolve his Infernity effects. Gonna activate Cherubini, sending for cost. Something. Come on. Sending the Graph for cost. Pumping Cherubini to 15, triggering the Graph effect, a special from deck something. I think he's already used the Farfa. No, he is not. So he could just use the Farfa to banish the Mithrilium. That's the way that he could see it out. Yeah, and I think that's what he is going to do. Linking up probably into a Unicorn to spin the Volflame and banish the Mithrilium. That's going to even up the game state, swinging in for 22 maybe. If he does not, of course, have another extender in hand, which that might mean game. Logan thinking here for a second. about what his next move is. Had an FTK made for this format because we thought, haha, FTK go brrr. Exactly. How's it going? Not RJTJ. You are just in time for the finals of our Shadow Game tournament. Right now, it is Pendulum Good Stuff versus BA Needle Fiber combo Infernity. Pitches the Seer to summon the Quick Draw. Seer effect's gonna trigger summoning another BA. What's he gonna summon back? To summon back the Scarm for a search and end phase. Dante or no balls, BMT says. I don't think that Logan's playing Dante, is the thing. BA bested deck? Probably. It's these two were the predicted like best decks of the format, right? BA Soup Needle Fiber combo and Pendulum Good Stuff were both predicted to be very strong decks in this tournament, and look at how it came out. BA Good Stuff versus Pendulum Good Stuff, resolving the Saryuya for, I think it was 4, right? Yeah, it was Saryuya for 4, drawing 4, putting back 3, sculpting his hand, look, just desperately trying to find the extender. Now, if this is like Mirage or something, oh, he hits the launcher. God, he don't miss. He do not miss. Tributing the launcher to summon back the Archfiend. Archfiend's gonna add something to hand. Add an Infernity card. That's probably gonna be the Mirage. No, it's gonna be Patriarch, as we've seen all day. He just adds it to hand and then specials it because he has nothing in hand. So now what? He has 4,000, 4,9, 5,9, 6,2 on board. One more extender and he's there. He goes into Dugaris. Dugaris to bring back the Archfiend. Archfiend can add something back. All memes aside, I really like BA. Yeah, me too. It's a cool deck. I've never played it though. RJTJ, my team has broken every breakable format. Understandable. Using Dugaris to bring back the Archfiend again, to search again. Adding something to hand. Adding the Necromancer, specialing. Probably going to special the Necromancer off of the Saryuya effect. Activating Necromancer effect to switch it to defense mode. No, I don't think he's normal summon this turn. That was just straight up a normal summon. Yeah, when it's normal summon, you can switch it to defense position. He's going to link off into the Phoenix. Activating the Skull Dread effect. Necromancer to bring back the Archfiend. Brother, may I have some loops? Skull Dread 1, Archfiend 2, add Mirage. He's probably going to special summon the Mirage off of the Skull Dread effect after linking these two off for something. Perhaps a Unicorn. Not a Unicorn, probably a Cerberus. Oh, is he going for like a Trigate? That might hit. He's going to summon 2 Infernity monsters from the graveyard. He's going to then trigger Archfiend to add another Infernity card to his hand. And then he's probably going to summon the Patriarch off of the Necromancer. He's going to set the barrier. And then probably go for Trigate. That's the hard read that I have right now. Activate the Necromancer, summon back Patriarch, make Trigate. Swing in for game. BMT scoops it up. That was game 1, I think. It's been a long day. It's been a long day of streaming, let me tell you, and commentating. Now, while these two players side, I have something for the YouTube. You guys see this? This right here? If you guys are watching my videos and you really enjoy them, you could subscribe to see that in your inbox almost every day at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this isn't up to date. However, the statistic is roughly the same. It's about 75% of you are not subscribed. Why not subscribe? Support your boy. Come on, man. Anyway, back to the game. So, what I think BMT will do is he has a choice. He could either decide to go second and let Logan set up the board and then blow it out with cards like Evenly Matched and 3 Tactics Talent and Forbidden Droplets and stuff like that. Or he could go first and hope to God that he can set up a board that interrupts LoganJYA enough to secure the victory and not go into a grind game like that. Because the moment that Logan gets access to special summon Archfiend, it's over. You go through like that whole combo. And then you just die. It's kind of disgusting, if you ask me. You know, I've been saying it all day, right? That the only thing that they hit about Infernity was the consistency. The power of the cards is still there. And it's kind of scary that they might bring Archfiend or Launcher back to 3 because of the new Infernity support. Siding Gift of Greed from BMT? What? I don't think that was in his side deck at all. BMT opting to go first, activating the Dragon's Ravine. Sending the Dark Worm. Getting that free monster on board, getting the free scale 0. No, he discarded the Dark Worm for something else. He's sending the Odd Eyes Persona Dragon. Summoning the Dark Worm because he has no monsters, triggering Dark Worm effect to summon, to add Supreme King Gate 0 to hand, which is a scale 0 and it's really good. Activating the Magician's Souls effect to probably send Master Endymion. No, he's sending the Jackal King. Getting himself a free special summon of a spellcaster monster. Using Magician's Souls effect to destroy the Dragon Ravine, draw 1. Scales the Zephyrath. This card has been glued to his hand every single game. Sending the Niu, as per usual. Let's go, Pendulum best deck. He's going to go for a Link 2 into IP Masquerena. A favored play of BMT. I don't think it's the strongest, but he doesn't have the high roll cards that he needs in his hand, I don't think. He's going to summon the Supreme King Gate 0. Well, scale it, rather. To hopefully open up for a Pendulum summon of the Niu and the Dark Worm and maybe a card in hand. There's the Niu. There's the Dark Worm. Triggering Niu effect to add a Zephyr card to his hand is going to be Zephyr Providence. And he's probably going to add Divine Strike with the Providence. This has been a play that we have seen him make all day. Add Divine Strike. Now, if he could make Selene here and then turn the Dark Worm into an LP, I think that turns on his entire line of play. BMT saying that he fucked it up. That's probably true. Most players know when they fucked up. Link 4 into Apollosa. I just got back, oh no, from Logan. Apollosa set 1 pass. That is deceptively strong though. That is the 3-mat Apollosa with a Zephyr Divine Strike set. Come on, MBT, you can do this. Pendulum. Logan activating the Cursed Eldland from his hand. Does BMT let that through? Does he let it through is the thing. Because if he does, that's immediate access to the Eldritch engine. No, he doesn't. That grind game of just bringing back the Golden Lord every single turn with, like, sending something must be way too good for BMT to keep up with. Activating the Mothman in hand, hitting the O-Lion, drawing 1. O-Lion effect to summon a token. Yes, this is Little Mermail. This is our Highlander shadowgame tournament. Right now, we've got fellow streamer LoganJYA versus BMT in the finals. This is game 2. 60 card Highlander, to be exact. Thank you, Deadwitch. This is game 2 of the finals with Pendulum Soup, played by BMT, versus BA Infernity level 3 Soup from LoganJYA. Interesting choices by both players for this format. Logan thinking about this play very carefully. He has to navigate 3 Apollosa negates. Normaling the Jet Synchron. Opting probably to go for a opting to go for a Needle Fiber play. But that'll probably just get hit by the Apollosa. So he might use these 2 to go into Needle Fiber. No. Use these 2 to go into Needle Fiber, use the token to go into Auroradon. And then what? I'm trying to think of what Logan's thought process is here. He can bait out 2 negates. Oh, he goes for the co-link Cerberus. That's neat. He forces out the Appaloosa. And then he probably crashes with it. Wait, no, this one's destroyed by card effects, right? Yes. So he can crash that if he wanted to. However, using the Cerberus very early, we saw in game 1 that Logan played the Saryuya Cerberus Phoenix Trigate combo. Now opting for the Unicorn, spinning the Appaloosa, probably. Forcing out the Appaloosa negate. Pitching the Despot, Appaloosa of course negating. Oh, that's true. Cerberus only pops main. That is true. Any monster that is made with IPS material cannot be destroyed by card effects. I purposely threw my first match because I had to set up the trampoline in my backyard. So take this tournament as a free win. Nice. I mean, like, you know, not nice for you. You don't get the chance at the deck profile of the first place winner, by the way. But, you know, you get a trampoline. That's pretty good. He's gonna discard the Archfiend, glued to Logan's hand this tournament, to search the Jet. Yes, first place gets a deck profile. And I think we're gonna do that with every Shadow game from now on. Either way, I am very satisfied with this game so far. And with either deck. If either deck gets a deck profile. Either Logan or BMT. I am super happy. He's gonna link off the Jet and the Unicorn for the Needle Fiber. Summoning the 001, and now he is free to go through the Auroradon play. Pretty sure that it does more damage for Croco Dragon here. So he would have 1, 2 extra cards in hand. So that'd be 15, so that'd be 25 plus 28. Versus 40 plus 6, 46. It's gonna be more damage. He already used the O-Lion, so he can't extend further. Never mind. I'm a Pepega. Just ends on the Herald, which honestly hurts Pendulum a lot more than you'd think. Pen summons the Gold Driver from hand and the Dark Worm. He's gonna attack over the Herald. Smart play before committing to anything. And then attacking over the token with the Gold Driver. Proceeding to main phase 2. It seems as though my music widget is delayed slightly. And by slightly, I mean a lot. He's gonna go into ooh. That hurts. That really hurts. Standby phase Dweller. Sending the Dark Worm to the graveyard, setting it up for another free special summon of itself. He could go Auroradon effect, pop the token, pop the Dweller. He could do that. Normal summons Tour Guide. Tour Guide effect is going to summon a level 3 Dark Fiend from the graveyard. I mean, from the deck. Level 3 Fiend from hand or deck. Sorry. It has been a very long stream, and I'm surprised that I'm still, like, as coherent as I am. Summoning the Rhino Warrior. I've been saying it like that all day. Rhino Warrior. Rhino Warrior. Let's see what he does from here. No tuner on board. However, 2 level 3 monsters. Wrath does clog the scales really hard. Gonna go battle phase, attack over. And then 1000, 1004. Proceeding to main phase 2. If he plays it, he could go Levianir. Didn't realize how hard it is to stream until I streamed for 2 hours this afternoon. Couldn't even think properly afterwards. Yeah, no, it's really taxing for people who don't stream. Just having to, like, be on for 5-6 hours of a day and be entertaining and interact with everyone and constantly be talking and thinking, and you know, it's kind of hard. But you know, after you stream for a couple months, you get used to it and you get really good at it if you're good at streaming, right? Some people just don't have it, right? And it'll probably take them like 6 months to really like get settled in. Oh, my throat is going to be killing me later. He's going to link the token and the tour guide into Phoenix to pop the gate 0, discarding evenly matched, drawing 1. Now, next turn, in theory, he could pop that all 3 of his cards to set Golden Land, or evenly, if he has like a full combo in his hand already. Just set up for that. Passing it back to BMT. Honestly, this could go either way. Logan has the board presence, but BMT has the hand presence and the extra deck resources. He's going to summon back the Dark Worm. He only has the gate 0 in extra, but that's not too bad, right? He is going to scale the Dragon Pit, so now he can bend summon 6 and 7 monsters. Think he's going to pen summon the Supreme King Gate 0. No, he's going to Pendulum summon the Oath Dragon, which is a level 6, sorry. And then pen summon the Gate 0, which is a 7. And then the Master of Endymion from the hand. Ooh, spicy. Now, here's the thing, right? He could overlay the 2 7s for an absolute. And link that off, and the Dark Worm for Seal of Heavenly Spheres. And then trigger that absolute effect to summon Vortex. I think that's what he's trying to do. Anyway, he used the Oath Dragon effect to add... Oh my god, what's the pink one? What is the pink one? Persona Dragon to hand. And then he's going to make the Absolute Dragon. Link 2 into Cross Sheep. Absolute Dragon's going to trigger, summoning the Vortex Dragon from the extra deck. And then Cross Sheep's going to trigger. No, he's going to trigger the Vortex Dragon. He's going to return the Phoenix to the hand. And then Chain Link 2 Cross Sheep. Both occurring on the same chain. Cross Sheep's going to special summon a level 4 lower monster from the graveyard. He's going to summon the Magician's Souls. Maybe at this point going for the Selene play. If he hasn't used it already, I forget. It's been so long, and I've seen this guy play like 3 times today. He has not used Selene yet. Huge moves made by BMT. Yep, there's the Selene effect. How many? 5 spell counters. He's going to remove 3 to summon back the Endymion, probably. The Endymion here, or what other spellcasters does he have? He could bring back the Jackal King. Either way. Yeah, he's going to bring back the Endymion. He could have brought it back here. And then use the Dark Worm to make LP summon Brotar. Brotar could add something to the hand. But he's going to go to battle phase. Strong play either way. I approve. Vortex attacking over Theorodon for just a little bit of damage, just like 400. Either the Dark Worm or the Selene is going to attack over the Fiendish Rhino Warrior for 450 because, you know, she has the same attack as Fairy Tale Snow. He's going to trigger the Rhino Warrior Engrave. He's going to use the Vortex to negate. There's only 1 card face up in the extra deck. That's kind of risky. Because now he doesn't have that negate for the next turn. Unless, of course, he links these 2 off. Or something. Or links off the Dark Worm and the Selene. He could do that. And then he's going to swing in with the Dark Worm. Main phase 2. Let's see if BMT just passes or if he tries to make another play to set himself up for a Vortex negate and something else. tributing the Dark Worm for the Persona Dragon to put in the extra deck to turn on the Vortex. Huge. Yeah, 5-head, right? Sorry, I was just texting my family. We usually have dinner at 6, and this is running just a little bit long, but that's fine. We had a great tournament today. Biggest turnout in shadowgame history. It's going to normal summon the Eris, special summon the Tracker. It's not going to be able to trigger the Eris, though. It has to be sent by a card effect or battle. He could overlay. He's instead going to go for the Cherubini. Activating the Cherubini effect. By the way, that previous combo was like all needle fiber stuff. He still has the whole like BA side of his deck that he can pull from. Now, what will he send for cost? I wonder. He's going to send the Seer. Seer probably going to special summon back. I don't know. What other Burning Abyss monsters in here? Does he have another Burning Abyss monster? I don't think he does. Oh no. He's gonna try and negate it. LoganJYA scooping it up, seeing the writing on the wall. We're moving to game 3. Honestly, I'm happy with the turnout of this tournament either way. We might not get to the deck profile today because this is taking a really long time, but that's totally fine. If it's with Logan, I could set that up at another date and time. Same thing with BMT, both their schedules are pretty open. Honestly, we could probably do it on stream tomorrow. If they're here. Now, I'm wondering what Logan is thinking right now. Does he go first? Or does he just like side in, blow out cards, and go second? Throwing off MBT's expectation of him going second in this matchup. As we saw game 1, Logan is totally capable with this deck of coming back from a huge combo. And just like sweeping the entire game with like the needle fiber setups and then also the Infernity stuff that he's able to do on the side. Like, that's huge. All right. Logan opting to go second. It might be as I predicted. So that he can get an edge up in this matchup. No, Logan's going first. My bad. I just saw the thing over here. Despot 003, the normal summon. Summon the 001. Go into Needle Fiber and summon the Jet. Easy 1-card combos. Going into the Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber effect. Does BMT have a response? No. He's just going to get the Jet. Sounds good to me. Now, we've all seen this combo like a million times before. He's going to end on Savage Herald, right? That's a given. And then also he might end on like extra, right? If he just has Infernity cards in hand. He also could go into a 9 because he has the 001 and the Jet in graveyard now. But I doubt that there's like any 9 that's better than ending on a Savage that's 40-50. BMT thinking on the response. He's gonna DD Crow the 001. Forcing Logan to make the discard. If he wants to continue the combo. Activating the Auroradon effect, to summon the Lion from deck, as we have seen a million times in this tournament. See, even in like a fun format, like Highlander, like 60-card Highlander, this red hero, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome, 60-card Highlander tournament. This is the finals. Streamer LoganJYA piloting BA, Needle Fiber, Infernity good stuff. And BMT as his opponent, piloting, what do you call it? Pendulum Triff good stuff. In a 60-card Highlander tournament today. Winner gets a deck profile on my YouTube channel, which is linked down there, or if you type !YT in the chat, it'll bring up the link for that. It looks like Logan discarding the Takatomborg for the Jet effect. He already made the Savage, and he's going into the Herald. He has 3 cards in hand. That could be an extender. that also could be card destruction. Setting 1. Passing turn. Okay. Let's see what BMT has to offer. Gonna activate the Lightning Storm. Huge blowout card. Baiting out at least 1 negate. Yeah, the Herald negate. Okay. Yeah, it's still the finals. But it's game 3 of the finals. Both players have been playing very carefully, and it's been a huge grind game because both decks are very apt at baiting out negates and pushing through to create their own boards. So it's been this back and forth of, I'm going to break your board and then build mine. Okay, then I'm going to break your board and build mine. I'm going to break your board and build mine. Just back and forth and back and forth. And it's been very interesting to watch. And I cannot wait for these matches to go up on YouTube. BMT coming through and scaling the Endymion and then scaling the Celestial Magician and then performing a Pendulum summon of 2 maybe? 1 of Persona Dragon. Activating Persona Dragon effect, you can target a monster on the field as special summon for the extra deck. Its effects are negated until the end of the turn. Chaining the Savage to negate it, but it's still on board. It's still a level 5. Set 1. End phase. Do we have something that triggers on the end phase? Oh, it's the Celestial Magician. During the end phase, add 1 Pendulum monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. Logan hitting the Twin Twisters, hitting the Servant and the Divine Strike, discarding the Nessie. Wait, no, that's the monster effect. Never mind. Never mind. Hitting the Nessie, adding to hand Jackalope. And you will notice that Logan has not gone through the BA half of his deck. He just normal summoned 003. If he has 2 level 3s in hand, that turns on his entire combo and gives him access to the Infernity half of his deck by Rhino Warrior into Archfiend Eris, letting him add Infernity Archfiend going for the Rhoda here. Adding Armageddon Knight, goddamn. Normal summon Armageddon Knight, a classic. This card has been good since it was released. Like, actually top 10 most relevant cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively speaking. Sending the Stygian Street Patrol. We haven't seen this card yet. The effect that you care about there is you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon 1 Fiend monster with 2,000 or less attack from your hand. He's going to activate Jackalope, hitting the Jackalope, special summoning a danger from his deck. No draw, though. Which might be a good thing. It might be Infernity Patriarch in his hand. Special summoning the Psychic Tracker because he controls a level 3 monster. Putting those 2 into the Cherubini. Cherubini effect is going to trigger, sending a level 3 from deck to graveyard as cost. And he's going to target a Burning Abyss on the field. The only target is Cherubini to increase its attack by this card's attack. So now he's going to trigger the Fiendish Rhino Warrior to send Archfiend Eris to the graveyard. Eris is then going to trigger, adding to hand Infernity Archfiend. And that's the whole combo. If this goes uninterrupted, which I think it will, unless of this Persona Dragon, how many Boral counters? He still has 2 Boral counters. So even if he uses Persona Dragon to negate something, it's going to get negated by the Savage, and I think this is done. Of course, he's going to use the Stygian Street Patrol. And then special the Archfiend from hand. Archfiend effect is going to add the Patriarch, which special summons itself when it's the only card in hand. Having 3 level 4s. He's probably going to go into Dugar's Timeless. That's been his MO all tournament, using both materials to summon back the Archfiend. Archfiend gets another search for like Launcher, or Break, or Barrier, or whatever he wants, really. Detaching 2 to summon back the Archfiend. He's going to use the Persona Dragon to try and negate. Logan still having the Savage to negate the Persona. And I think that's just game right now. Archfiend's going to be brought back, triggering itself to add a an Infernity card from deck to hand, not once per turn. I was gonna say Shockmaster. Bro, if Shockmaster was legal, Zoo would be disgusting. Like Zodiac, Time Thief, rank 4 good stuff. He's gonna add the Infernity Necromancer, and I think this is a setup for Saryuya to special the Necromancer because he's already normal summoned the Armageddon Knight. So that he can get back both the Archfiend and the Patriarch. Triggering the Saryuya effect to special summon. Special summons the Necromancer. And then Saryuya mandatory effect, increase attack and defense by 300. Triggering the Necromancer. Yeah, this is big time game. Summoning back the Archfiend. Triggering Saryuya again to increase the attack by 300. Chain link to Archfiend to probably add Launcher. Yep, Launcher. Gonna activate Launcher. Using those two to make Cerberus. Saryuya's gonna trigger. Then he's gonna use Launcher to bring those two back. He's probably gonna use the Armageddon Knight and the Archfiend to make Phoenix over here. To make room, right? Yeah, no, this has been great. And this is why this is gonna be part of the Shadow Game Circuit series. So that people can innovate on the format and see what's really good. And this is like super game. Link 2 into the Phoenix. Saryuya effect, boosting it to 22. He's gonna use the Necromancer effect. He probably goes into Barricade Borg and then summon something off of Archfiend, I think. He gets the break. So the Circuit series is going to be every month. The first week of the month is going to be the same thing every time. Like, let's just say it's Highlander for argument. Second week is going to be Core, which is the 23-17 format. Third week, I don't know what it's going to be. And then fourth week would probably be bad. I have a document in my phone of like what it is, right? And then every week you build up points for finishing in top cut, right? First place gets 2, second place gets 1, or yeah. So it's a format that I've devised that I think is really cool. You build 3 decks. 23 cards are the exact same throughout all 3 decks. The other 17 for each of the 3 decks have to be different. Oh yeah, and then the fourth one would be balanced. So it'd probably be Highlander, Core, balanced, and then bad. And then each week you build up points, right? And then whoever has the most points at the end of the 4 weeks gets prized. Yeah, so balanced format, and LoganJYA just took it there. I'll explain that after I finish this outro. Thank you for watching. This was the finals. Deck profile with LoganJYA should be coming up in just a couple days. You know, maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Who knows? I might need a break. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me down below, what was your favorite deck out of this entire tournament? It was very enjoyable for me to see all these Highlander decks go around and like test their stuff, even though most of them played Needle Fiber. My favorite was probably Harrison's anti-meta deck. And then he went up against Pendulum and kind of lost, but that's okay. That's fine, right? I'm out like a broken streetlight. Peace.